I begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land and pay my respects to their elders, past and present. I extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples. Today is the day 9 of the Grand Australian Ride. I rode from Eucla, in reality border village, to Caiguna. The ride date was 8th of May 2022. The time taken was 6 hours 30 minutes. It was a warm and dry day. The distance covered was 361 kilometers. The terrain was flat and plain, and the roads were mainly straight. The first stop I did was at border village, which is as soon as I started, I fueled up, and the second stop I took for fuel was at Cocklebiddy in WA. So now I have entered WA, and I did stop to see the dunes in Eucla along the way.
Good morning. Today is the 8th. Today is the 9th day, and today is the 9th day, and I'm currently in border village Roadhouse. It's very close to Eucla. The plan was to stop at Eucla, but this is essentially Eucla, so that's where I'm staying. The room cost me $120. I had dinner last night over here in the Roadhouse restaurant. I had a veggie burger, garlic bread and chips, and it was okay. Being vegetarian, you can get vegetarian food over here, but it's mainly veggie burger. Okay, so today the plan is to go to Caiguna. Total kilometers is 338. On the way I'm planning to stop at some dunes. It's called Bilbunya Dunes. It's apparently very famous around here. There are massive dunes touching the sea, so some people say the desert touching the sea or whatever. It's a lot of people go for off-road riding on it, on motorbikes as well, but I'm not going to take Musti on the dunes today, but I will try and capture some images as well. Also thinking of visiting the Old Telegraph station. There is a little airport nearby, and I'll see if I can walk down to the jetty, because I'm wearing riding shoes, so not the best gear for walking or climbing, walking on sand in particular. So I'll see if I can visit Eucla jetty, but otherwise Old Telegraph station is what I'm going to visit. There is also an airport nearby, Eucla airport. I might just pass that. So yes, that's the thing for the day. And the road I have seen on the map, it's mainly straight, so let's see how it goes. And I'm planning to maybe leave in about half an hour. I'll finish my breakfast and go. I'll show you what I have for breakfast. So I've got butter power, which was dehydrated, and I put hot water in it, and black coffee. There's kettle in every room, so you can easily boil water and add to it. So I'm going to finish my breakfast, and I'll catch you on the bike.
We all packed. That's where I stayed. Now going to get started. Need to fuel up first. Need to return the keys at the reception, so we'll be doing that, and then we'll be headed towards the dunes. So yeah, let's get started. Om Ganeshaya Namah. Jai Adishakti Mataji Mat ki Sat. Jai Adishakti Mataji Satya Jai. Jai Shri Krishna. Har Har Mahadev Hara. We're going to try and go for 98 if we can get that. Okay, they don't have 90, but they do have 95. That's fine too. 91, 95. That's good. I had put in 8.79, came to $24.61 and 280 was rate over here. So next the tank's full now, so at least don't have to worry about that. Hopefully I will not need any filling up until reach the destination today, which is Caiguna, around 340 k's. It's about 340 kilometers is the ride, and yeah, shouldn't need any refueling. Anyways, let's get going. So we will be crossing the border today. We are on border village, and oh, there you go, someone interesting. That's quarantine checkpoint. Welcome to Western Australia. Proceed to stop sign and prepare for vehicle inspection. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Did you?
Make sure you're not drunk.
Oh. Yep.
So, oh, yeah, that's it. Perfect.
Can I?
It's just not keep it on, but it just need one long breath. Keep going. Beautiful. I'll leave you with quarantine for that check.
Thank you. So I just did a breath test. I'll switch it off just in case.
They'll come and check you for fruit and veg.
Yep. Thank you. Plant seeds. I don't have any plant seeds. No fruits, no vegetables, no plant seeds. No soil, no honey, birds, animals, nothing. Got a little behind. There's the quarantine guys. This is the quarantine officers.
They take a while because they're having to do the manifest on the trucks.
No worries, sir. No worries.
Could be about 5 minutes.
No rush to get anywhere.
They'll be pretty quick when they get to you though.
No worries, sir. Thank you. The time is 8:40.
Good day, mate. How are you going?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Okay, so just on the sign there, fruit, veggies, plants, any of that, you're right to go, brother. Have a good day, mate.
Thank you. That was it. Now I'm in Western Australia. Sorry, yeah, Western Australia. New state. Just entered Western Australia. The police did a breath test. The quarantine guys came and asked me if I had any seeds, etc. They had a list over there, plants and stuff. I said, nah, not getting it, no space. And that was it. So yeah, we are in Western Australia finally. This was a state I was a bit nervous about. During the quarantine phases, you know, this state was almost closed all the time. It just, for nearly more than a year or two, the state was fully closed. You could go overseas, but you couldn't go to Western Australia. That was a joke. And you could meet a Western Australian overseas. So it was funny the way it was working. But finally, I'm in Western Australia, so now the whole journey looks very, very positive. I can finish the whole of Australia without any issues, because this was the most concerned area, really. What's coming ahead? Oh, now it's caution kangaroos and cows. That's what you'll see here. Looks like camels are gone from here. No camels here. But I guess as we head towards NT, there are more camels in Northern Territories and more like drier regions. Maybe north of Western Australia there would be more camels there. I would really want to see a camel. Welcome to the Shire of Dundas. I don't know how to spell it, but I'll spell it the way I do. Shire of Dundas, heart of the Great Western Woodlands. So yeah, from Northree Plains to Woodlands. That's Australia for you, mate. I am in Eucla. This was the original destination. Old Telegraph station. Yeah, I need to go there. Dunes are somewhere else. So Kiran Park. Where to find it? Telegraph station. Yeah, this way. Must be access to. And look, this is Kiran Park and motel. Up. Actually going to a telegraph station. Oh, this is a nice one. Must be a road on the side somewhere. That's a motel. It looks like a new one actually. Yeah, that's the old part of the motel, I guess. Yeah, so to go to the old telegraph station, it's on the right. Yes, there you go. Yep, aerodrome, telegraph station. This way. Budget motel. There's another motel there. I could have stayed on this side of the state. Anyways, that was good. The other one was good as well. So no complaints there. That's another caravan park here. Eucla is known for its, I think, a few things. Telegraph station, there's aerodrome. There is an aerodrome here, there is a telegraph station, old telegraph station, and the dunes. Spoke to my brother Nicole, and he was saying that there is dunes over there. There's also a jetty. Now how do I get there? Oh, this is a road actually. Interesting. Oh, there you go. You can see the dunes there. Yay! There it is, the dunes. Right, they look white. The dunes look really white. I'll see if I can get close to the dunes. Not really keen on doing too much off-roading and those kind of things, but I would love to get close to the dunes. There's some road going that way. I think there must be something closer to the dunes. It looks like round. Oh, look at the road. Yeah, so the aerodrome is on my right hand side somewhere. The old telegraph station is there, and the dunes are there. 3 in 1. This is the highlight of the day. I read up over here. There is sand over here. Let's see. I thought I got stuck. Luckily, I'm out. Let me just park over here and see if I can fly the drone and or check it out. So the dunes, I didn't want to go all the way in my riding gear, so I just flew the drone, and so Went a little further, saw the Old Telegraph. There was nothing there, just a broken building. But yeah, I did see the dunes from up high. They do look very beautiful. That's where the aerodrome is, on the left hand side, and further down there is a sign for the aerodrome. But yeah, the sea was just amazing. It's like maybe about a kilometer inwards. You need to actually walk or hike at least a kilometer to get to the ocean, but it is turquoise blue and beautiful. And yeah, as you would have seen in the drone footage, now I'm back on the road. I'm basically off-road right now, but I'll be getting back on the road to get to Caiguna, to go towards Caiguna, which is about approximately 340 kilometers away from here. Oops, a little rough here. Yeah, walk right in the center, easy. Shakes everything up. With this kind of roads, the faster you go, the better it is, because the bike kind of tires float on the road rather than digging into the gaps. But at the same time, I don't want to go too fast. So this is the entrance for the aerodrome right here. There's a warning sign not to enter, so maybe it's for certain specific use only. Anyways, who cares? We are on our way now. We'll be getting back on the road soon. Alright, so Eucla was a good experience. Stopped briefly for went a little off-road to get to the dunes and the telegraph station. The dunes were a bit further out. I tried to ride the bike a little bit, but it was very sandy and the bike was getting stuck in the sand, and I didn't want too much trouble where I've got like another 300 plus kilometers to travel. So I decided that I'll just try and fly the drone and capture it in the drone. But yeah, that's where the dunes are. As you can see, I captured those ones, not those ones, because that was a bit further away. But yeah, on the way now, and should be looks very nice. The weather's clear, no rain today. Looks like it's going. It's a little windy, but not too much. It's good winds, like doesn't bother me. It's starting to warm up a little bit, I have to say that for sure. I think someone said to me that after Perth, after driving a little bit from Perth, you would be in your singlets rather than jackets. It will start getting really warm. But let's see. Looking forward to it. Briefly to take a picture here, because you can see we got a new character in the story now. It's Emu. Emu is from Australia. And it's found everywhere in the wild. And you'll think, how come camels are in Australia? Camels were never in Australia originally. They were introduced in Australia. When the British came, they brought in camels from Africa or somewhere, and yeah, now they're everywhere. In fact, to such an extent that they are a pest. They are classified as pest in a lot of areas, and you get paid to kill camels. This is real. I know this because I've spoken to someone who's planning to do that. RFID emergency airstrip. There's another airstrip over here. As you can see, there was an airstrip back there as well, a proper aerodrome. Anyways, there's one more airstrip just here. So yeah, the airstrip starts from this point right there. That's where the airstrip starts, and there will be something similar on the other side as well. But yeah, so let's see if we can spot some camels, emus or stuff, you know. But I'm not going to be riding in dawn and dusk. If I was, there was a greater chance that I would spot them, but I'm not going to. So let's see if I can see some of those animals on the distance somewhere, or on the side of the road maybe. Situation in this many days since I started riding on a 2-lane road, this is the first time a truck is overtaking me. There you go. There were trucks coming from the opposite side, but I didn't have any truck coming from behind me. You see, there are all the other four-wheel vehicles or more, 4 or more wheel vehicles drive around 110 minimum. Sometimes on empty roads they go 120. I go maximum 100, so they will have to overtake me. But till date, since I started from Melbourne, every time, you know, if there is a 4-lane road, 2-lane for this side, 2-lane for that side, they will be overtaking, no problem. But since I came on 2-lane in the 9 days of my ride, first time I've seen a truck overtaking me, because there were no trucks coming from behind me. I don't know why, how, maybe it's to do with the schedule, but just an interesting observation I had. Show you something interesting. There is a truck coming from the opposite side. It's a little windy right now, but if it's not a very big truck and if it's moving fast, actually it's a big truck. Chances are it will shake shake me completely. But no, yeah, there you go. Yeah, every time a truck comes from the opposite side, it just goes boop, 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 boop. Because I don't know what it is, it's the area or something, the wind is working very differently here. I would like to make another interesting observation. Since I entered Western Australia this morning, I have actually not seen a single speed limit sign. Not on this road, not yet. Not a single speed limit sign yet. I mean, who cares over here how fast you go? There is Mundrabila. Mundrabila is in 5 kilometers. After that, next service is 119 kilometers. My fuel is good, the tank is full, so I should be fine. Mundrabila, right here, says cheap fuel. A lot of trucks are parked over here. There's a roadhouse, and all I can see is trucks everywhere. So looks, there's also a motel. Looks like there might be cheap fuel really there. I see road trains, direct freight. Now we are going to Siduna. So what's here? Madura is 114. Then there's something else, that's 205. I think after that will be Caiguna. Out, I saw this step sign, so I thought I maybe just see what it's all about. And it's a public sign, so there must be something that I can go. And as you can see, there are tanks over there, so let's get close and see what it's all about. Let's see. There are bins, I can see benches to sit on, and that's an interesting sight. Okay, that's bins covered. There's tanks. Oh, there's tap as well, so you can fill up. Boiled before use, so can't drink this directly, but an interesting sight. Someone's used a kept a bucket over there for some reason. But yeah, there's also a bench. I might just take a water break over here and then continue on the road. Just saw a motor van come over here, so I'm guessing maybe caravans and motor vans, you know, they use these water points to feed water into their tanks, you know, for flushes and showers and things like that. Maybe that's why there is a water point over here. I was wondering, why would they put water points, you know? Took a little rest over here. Yeah, was having a little pain in the shoulder, so I thought just give it a breather and let the bike take a little rest as well. I'm estimating the pending distance to be 115 plus about 185 kilometers remaining. Not bad. The only thing is that there isn't much on the way. Since I left Eucla, there has been a roadhouse, I think called Marbella. That's another one. Every time a truck passes, it just gives a big shake. So another one was in Marbella, and now since then I haven't seen anything. I thought maybe I'll just stop for a coffee or something, but as you can see, that's all you see around here. Nothing. The truck in front of me, it said at the back, oh fuck, look at that. The truck in front of me, it said toxic waste at the back of it. Toxic, it just said toxic. So possibilities it's carrying toxic waste. I have been seeing a lot of trucks on this route which says explosive in front of it. So I'm guessing they are carrying explosives for all the mines and stuff. But I've seen a few trucks actually. What is the guy doing? Seriously. He's going like that constantly. He's not very stable. So Madura is 5 kilometers away. If we I'll stop over there, because after that the next town is 96 kilometers away and there is nothing in the middle. Madura is 200 meters that way. going to just stop here to get a cup of coffee, because it was a straight road, too straight. So to get a cup of coffee, freshen up, and then continue forward. That way. That is Negwa restaurant that way. Okay. Restaurant this way. Reception. And that's a restaurant. It's open. Alright, I'll get a cup of coffee now. Madura Pass Oasis. It's in middle of nowhere, you know. It's like there's nothing around, as you can see. Just this. Oh, there you go. Car. The road is so straight. Until now it was, I mean, it started, looks like it started climbing up now. Till now it was just flat. Now it's climbing upwards. So maybe we are going a little bit over the hills around here. But yeah, it was very straight. The ocean is somewhere over there. Cocklebiddy, Caiguna. Caiguna is where we are headed. Pass lookout. There is a lookout over here. You check the lookout. Why not? We got sufficient time to get to our destination. I think it's about 125 kilometers or so to our destination. So yeah, might as well check out the lookout and see what it's all about. I could not do this ride anywhere I feel like on my Harley. You do get restricted a lot, whereas with this bike it's an adventure bike, so you know you're good wherever you want to go. Oh, nice. Look at that. It does look beautiful. It's a lot of nothing, but still does look beautiful. So there is a town there, like I think it's called Cocklebiddy or something. I don't think so it's a town, I think it's a roadhouse, because there are no towns here, it's all roadhouses. For like 2000 kilometers all our cities roadhouses. And it says that the next service station is 71 kilometers, so I think that's where I'm going today, and it's about 70 kilometers from here. So I'm going to stop here, fuel up, because my meter is showing 0. It's Nullarbor Links Golf Course. There's something to do with golf over here. There's golf courses in multiple places. Doesn't make sense to have golf courses here. Not many people, but yeah, people who love golf will go anywhere to play. There you go. That's it. Just EMU export. Standard thing. You got the shop, fuel station, maybe restaurant over here, and accommodation. So that's regular. That's diesel. 91. Ultimate 98. I'm going to use this. So I filled up 12.69 liters. The rate over here is 2.53 cents. It's $2.53. I paid $32 for it. This is 98 octane, so it's a step higher than the 95 octane. Now here is the petrol pump, Cocklebiddy Roadhouse. That's the restaurant, and the reception right there, and that's where all the rooms are. The motel right there. Rooms on both sides. Right, just dirt in front of it, and camping sites and all. What's at Norseman? What is at Norseman? I'm actually going to Norseman is one of the stops. So what is at Norseman, right? We'll find out. Oh, that was that was a big one. Now, interesting thing about Caiguna, that's the first one in the list over here. So I'm going to, and Belladonna is the next stop. Not exactly next stop, but basically Belladonna. Between Caiguna and Belladonna is the one of the longest, one of the straightest road in the world. So the road is very, very straight. It's just straight. It goes on for 147.6 kilometers. Also called the 90-mile straight road. I will be starting from Caiguna tomorrow, and that's the road I'll be riding on. For the overall distance is longer, of course, but I would be riding the 90-mile straight highway or straight road. Yeah, right now we can see twisty with turns, but that won't be happening after Caiguna. It's all straight. Western time zone. Turn back clocks 45 minutes. So the time zone changes from this point on. There you go. The clock has gone back 45 minutes. You know, when I think in Border Village, when I reached Border Village, my previous stop, they had already asked me to change the clock, and it's changed again. I think that's where it was center clock, and now it's western clock. And yeah, so this is where I'm going, Caiguna. There you go. What you see over there, that's where it is. Definitely better than looks better than the previous one. The previous one was a little bit run down. 90 miles straight. Again, there's a golf course thing over here as well. There would BP. I'm going to go straight for the reception. Okay, so I'm going to just park near the office. Office and reception is the same thing. There you go. Let's go in and check it out. Hello. I've got booking for tonight. Yes. This room has costed me $125. Now all the rooms, we got room number 8. All the rooms are kind of that price. Generally, wherever I'm going, I have found that it's all 120, 125, around this range on this route, of course. So that's the room. Let's go in and have a quick look. You're in the outback. Metal frames. There you go. That is the room. So for tonight, got fridge on top of the table, double bed, single bed, another single bed, a lot of beds, just need one. We got TV, which I don't really use, and there's air conditioning, heating and cooling, I guess, and a pretty decent sized bathroom. So that's me for tonight. So just a quick wrap up for the day. Today was day 9. The ride was from Bordertown to Bordertown or Eucla. Bordertown is on this side of in SA, South Australia, whereas Eucla is in Western Australia. I stayed on the South Australian side, crossed the border. It was an interesting experience, as it felt like you were crossing into a country, because the police checked and then the quarantine, and then I moved forward. The total distance was approximately 370 kilometers. The things that I've explored today was the dunes, for example. But with the dunes, there were 2 sections. I could only explore one, not the other one. I couldn't even send the drone out there because the wind was too heavy, and there were restrictions due to the aerodrome nearby. So, and I tried going with my bike, but too much of sand, so the bike got stuck. So I decided, you know what, I've got another 300 plus kilometers to go, so might as well just leave this for now. Then the Old Telegraph, I walked a little bit and it was just a broken building. There was barely nothing to see over there. Now another interesting thing that happened, when I reached Bordertown yesterday, they said that the time has changed. Make sure you change your clocks. And again today the times change again. And when I reached over here at the roadhouse, at the reception, they said, you remember the time has changed again. And I was like, didn't it change yesterday? And they were like, yeah, it's weird, but you know, as you entered Western Australia, the time changes, and then you come further down another 300-400 kilometers and the time changes again. So that's and then from this point on it's going to be Perth time, so same as Perth. Now another thing was that the concept of roadhouse, when you look at the map, you see like there are towns, but they're not towns, they're roadhouses.
So right now I'm in Caiguna. Caiguna is actually a roadhouse. It's not a town. They call it roadhouse community. So basically what it means is that the roadhouse has a petrol station. It's got a shop where you pay for the petrol, but the shop has some of things that you can buy over there. In the same building there is a restaurant, and then next to it there is a motel, and everything is managed from the shop. So that whole community, as I call it. And yes, there is like caravan facilities as well. So if you come in a caravan, you can actually park and use their facilities as well. So this is a roadhouse community, and since I left Penang, I think I've only seen roadhouses. There is no town, all roadhouses, and every 300-400 kilometers when I stop for the night, I stay in a roadhouse, not a town. And today was obviously day 9. Tomorrow is going to be interesting, because tomorrow I'm going to be going from here to Norseman. It's called Norseman, and on the way the total route is going to be approximately 372 kilometers, but 147 kilometers of the route is actually 90-mile road. So I'm really looking forward to tomorrow, to the 90-mile road. And I think I'll call it a night now. I actually had dinner at the Roadhouse restaurant, and as usual I got my veggie burger and veggies, and yeah, that's what I've been having since past few days, because that's the only vegetarian item available here. But that's alright, at least I can get hot food. That's what matters. And yeah, so we'll call it a day, take some rest, and I'll catch you tomorrow when I explore the straightest road in Australia, which goes on for 90 miles or 146.6 kilometers. 146.6 kilometers, yeah. So until then, good night. See you tomorrow.